Did you really?
This is the new stuff.
Okay, so add a 4 plus 8.
How did you number one? Being recorded right now.
Yes.
Is that a 49?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, 49. This is 1/7 times 49r plus 70 equals 31. Wouldn't those 5 cancel out?
It would be 3.
Yep.
Alright.
Got it? Now, they wanted you to notice that if you had the denominator the same, you can just cancel them out and you left with it. But work through the steps if you can't see those shortcuts. Because if you work through the steps, you're going to get to the right answer. Okay. Okay, so this section is exactly what you were doing before. It includes the entire steps that you were dealing with, but it adds one more. So here's our first step. It should look familiar. It says parentheses. We use the distributive property. Again, that's when there's parentheses in your problem. You distribute everything. Okay, this is not nap time, guys. Heads up and take your notes. Dylan, note time. Yes.
Not while you're teaching. Not while you're teaching.
After notes, when you look at the workshop. Okay. This next step is the new step. The equations we're dealing with are going to have variables on both sides of the equation. Let's draw an example, like 3x plus 5 equals 2x plus 3. Let's write it down. Just so you can see it. Okay. Even though it's squished in there, you can see. But because we know it's multiplication, we know we can do division to undo it. So we divide by 2, both sides. I broke a rule. We're supposed to make sure we line up our equal signs to keep it nice and neat. I did not have that. So we're going to do our step 1 and distribute the 1/7 to everything inside. So we have 1/7 times 49r plus 1/7 times 70 equals 31. Okay. Let's simplify everything in order to make it less complicated. 1/7 times 49r is basically the same as saying 49r over 7.
Oh.
So basically you're just dividing. So 49r divided by 7, which is going to be 7. I have one more thing to go over with you guys. I don't think you've done anything like this so far. We're going to actually do a proof. Yes. Now, guys, listen up to me. This is something new that you haven't done before. You've sort of been doing it, but I'm asking you to go a step farther.
4k minus 3, 2k plus 5.
Right. That's 1 second.
Is it?
No. Let me explain what we're doing. We're actually going to be doing a proof. So we're going to be working through all the steps that we have been working through before, parentheses, move our variables together, adding, subtracting numbers, multiply and divide, circle, answer. But as we go through each step, we're going to write on the side exactly what we're doing and why we can do it. And that, when you do that, you're actually writing a proof. Everyone that's sleeping on their desk, you're not going to be able to get these notes. This is why you're having confusion on your homework. Nothing. You can't say you don't get it when you're sleeping through class. That's why you don't get it, because you're not listening to me when I'm going over it. Put your homework away and focus on the notes.